In the first video, Model Steam Engines for Beginners, I showed how to set the valve timing on a non-reversing steam engine. This time we're looking at a reversing steam engine. This is called the reversing valve gear, and it comprises two eccentrics, the third one here is for a water pump, and an expansion link. And it allows you to slide between the two eccentrics. The eccentrics are set, one to give forward and one to give reverse. And it's very clever, fiendishly clever, and very simple. But it's not quite so simple when you come to set it up. The first thing to do is to drill holes in the eccentric straps. You must do this if you have the grub screws in the eccentric sheaves. Doing it any other way is terrible. Every time you need to make an adjustment, the eccentric strap has to come off, and it's a real pain. Trust me, I've done it many times. The idea is to get the valve to move equally between the two ports, both in forward and in reverse. But in reality it's seldom so simple. On this engine, which is a Stuart 5A, everything is nice and large so you can see what you're doing. The problem I had with this engine is that the lock nut right at the top came off the thread when I got the perfect setting, so I had to compromise very slightly. It's a compromise all round really. You need to get the engine to run at its best in forward. Reverse, if it's a little bit lumpy, that seems to be the status quo. A lot of full-size steam engines don't run quite as well in reverse. It's all down to getting the valve setting. And here you see me putting the engine into forward and reverse and having a listen to the exhaust beats. It's not good policy to do this when the engine's running under steam or air pressure, banging it into reverse. I'm just doing it to illustrate how to do it. The way to do it is to shut the regulator, and just before the engine stops, that's the time to move it into reverse. Here are the eccentrics moving in forward and reverse direction. Setting the timing on a reversing steam engine is pretty similar to how I described it in the first video. Where it gets complicated is if you have a twin cylinder engine. This one's a single cylinder engine. When I set up valve timing on a twin cylinder engine, I would normally remove the inlet manifold and supply compressed air to just one cylinder at a time. When you get both the engines running well in forward and reverse and put them together, the difference is astonishing. One final point, even if you've followed the drawing to the letter, sometimes you have to limit the amount of travel on the reversing lever, and this will stop any knocking and stop you from straining the expansion link. Thanks for watching, I hope you found it useful.